And just a reminder for anyone taking today's class, if you have sensitive knees, you'll want a blanket by the mat, and then a bolster we'll be using at the end of class. If you don't have a yoga bolster, that's totally fine. You can use a couch pillow, or you can even use 2 or 3 pillows, bed pillows, and have that by the mat. We'll be using that towards the end. So welcome everyone to today's class. And we're going to start in child's pose today. So coming to the back of your mat, big toes touch. And then for this child's pose, we're going to have knees touch as well. Take your hands to the mat and walk yourself out long. And you'll bring your forehead down. If this is comfortable for you, you can stay here. If you're finding this uncomfortable pressure on the front of your body, then by all means, you can take your knees out wide and let your torso drape between your thighs. As you reach your arms out long, you have the option to flip your palms, palm up. And then take your forehead to the ground. Closing down the eyes. Really gently, you can begin to rock the head side to side, massaging the forehead. And so starting today's class in child's pose, regardless of the option that you chose, so if your knees are together, then you'll feel more of the breath perhaps through your back body. And if your knees are separated, then you might feel the volume of your breath draping between your thighs. So this kind of expansiveness as your belly drops and you inhale. Gently rocking the forehead side to side. And then coming to stillness in your child's pose. Letting your breath drop in. Letting your belly soften. And if you have anyone or anything that you would like to dedicate to today's practice, I invite you to do so here. And as you dedicate your practice, perhaps you say the name or the thing in your mind clearly or out loud. William. Taking a deep breath in, sealing in your intention and your dedication. And then exhale, option to sigh it out. On your next inhale, walk your hands over to the right, taking a side stretch through the left side. So the fingertips of the left hand are anchored into the ground. And then the left hip is pulling down and away towards your heels. If it's comfortable for you, you can bring your forehead back down to the ground. And now as you breathe in, see if you can expand the rib cage on the left side. So you're opening up almost like an accordion or a shutter. You're opening up the side body fully. Breathing in. And then as you exhale, this time walk your hands back to center, child's pose, reset. Inhale, let's take this to the left side, reaching to the left, walk your hands out. Let your forehead come back down to the mat. Take the attention out of your neck and bring the attention to the side right body. Again, 2 anchor points, the right hand and the right hip. So really pressing into the ground here and allowing that openness with the expansion of your side ribs. Letting the inhales take you deeper and fuller into this body position. And on your next exhale, no rush. Walk your hands back to center, child's pose. Tent the right fingertips and then bring yourself off of the right arm. We're going to thread the needle. So inhale, rise up. As you exhale, take the left hand and reach underneath the right arm. Take the left shoulder to the ground, let the head come down, and you have the option to keep the fingertips tented here, or if it's comfortable for you, you can take the right arm behind the back of the hand against the waist, and then maybe you can even tuck the fingertips into the nook of your hip crease. One more breath in. As you exhale, right hand comes down. Press up gently as you unthread the needle. And let's take this directly to the other side. Swap hands, left arm down, right arm underneath left. And then bring the right shoulder down, side of the head down. You can keep the left fingertips tented. Or again, if it's comfortable for you, you can take the left hand behind the back of the hand along the waist, or you can tuck the fingertips to the inner thigh. One full breath. And then as you exhale, take the hand down, unthread the needle, and let's come up onto all fours. So let's do a quick check-in. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and index fingers pointing forward. Think of the weight being more in the L shape of your thumb and index finger. Great. And we'll start today with a cat-cow. So as you inhale next, spread the sit bones, drop the belly, open the heart forward and chin up, gaze up. As you exhale, start with the tailbone, tucking the tailbone, navel to spine, back of the heart to the ceiling, and then gaze inward. Again, inhale, sit bones spread, belly drops, heart pulls forward, gaze up. As you exhale, tucking the tailbone, rolling through the spine, gaze in. We'll do this a couple more times before adding on. So inhaling and exhaling, starting with the tailbone each time. Inhale. And exhale. One more time before adding on. Inhale. Let your breath take the whole time for your movement. Exhale. Now, as you inhale, bend the elbows, bring the heart forward, but we're still doing cow. As you exhale, press the ground away and hips come back towards the heels, arching the back. Inhale, bend the elbows, pull the heart through, gaze up. Exhale, curl the tailbone under, bring the hips backwards in space. Inhale. Exhale. Adding on in just one last breath. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to center. Lengthen the right leg, bend the knee, and take the knee to the opposite side of the left knee. So you're crossing the thighs. Your knees are crossed. And now as you inhale, come forward, bend the elbows, pull the heart, gaze up. As you exhale, curl the tailbone under and slide the hips back. 2 more times. Really allow the breath to take its time as you move your body. Allowing every fiber of your being, every fiber of your torso, your thighs, your hips to be involved in this breath. 1 more time, inhale. And exhale. Pausing here with your hips sliding back, hold and breathe. Let your jaw soften, your head get heavy, and your neck relax. And then on your next inhale, let's come back to all fours, releasing the twist. We'll take 1 regular cat-cow to reset the hips. So inhale, bend the elbows, bring the heart forward. Exhale, navel to spine as you slide the hips back. And let's take this to the other side. Come through to neutral center. Lengthen the left leg, bend the knee and cross the thighs. Knee comes down to mat. When you're ready, inhale, bend the elbows, heart forward, gaze up. Exhale, curl the tailbone under, slide the hips back, lengthen the elbows, push the ground away. Inhale, dragging the heart forward, pressing into the mat. Exhale, slide the hips and push. Once more, inhale. And then exhale. Hold here and breathe. Once more, soften the jaw, the head, the neck. And then when you inhale next, let's come back to all fours. Once more, a neutralizing cat-cow. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Exhale, navel to spine, hips slide back. Inhale through neutral, tuck your toes, and then keep the knees really generously bent as you bring the hips up and begin to walk yourself to the front of your mat. Keep the knees bent as you step forward. Maybe your torso drapes and touches your thighs. Take 2 fists between your big toes. This is your hip distance. And then holding onto your elbows, let the head hang as you begin to sway side to side, if that's comfortable for you today. Gently transferring the weight from one foot to the other. And then if anyone would like to take this further, you can come into center, interlace your fingers behind your neck, and then let your arms hang. So let this be a counterweight for your head. So you'll just pause here, letting the arms, the head, the neck be a counterweight, creating spaciousness through the spine. So 2 options here. You can continue holding the elbows swaying side to side, or you can find that stillness as you pause, interlacing the hands behind the neck. One more breath. Wherever you are, letting the hands come down to the mat, towards the mat. Maybe you shake your head yes and no. Yes again and no. Tuck the tailbone, roll yourself up to stand, 1 vertebrae at a time. Shoulders up, back and down, head comes last. And then taking your fingertips wide and up, touch the palms overhead and bring them back down to the heart space. 1 hand over the heart, the other hand on top of that hand. And let this sensation of your hands over your heart almost feel like plugging in to your heart space so that the elbows can drop, the shoulders can soften, the back of the neck can release. Feeling your body rise and fall with your breath. Feeling back into your intention for today's class, your dedication. Create a soft bend in your knees. Focus on the contact of your feet to the earth. And see if you can really ground down in the four corners of your foot, each foot. Allowing the body to gently sway. When you're ready, forearms will come in front of the chest, one on top of the other. Tighten your fists and connect to where you're feeling stuck. Inhale and tighten your fists even more firmly. And as you exhale, you'll push the elbows back powerfully and keep moving back and forth as you connect to breath. So inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, connect to anywhere you're feeling stuck or stagnation. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, as you push your elbows back, keep moving back and forth. Inhale, breathe through the belly. Exhale, let this breath come from the belly. Move the elbows back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, really bring those fists forward, energy in the hands. Exhale, energy in the elbows. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Continue this at your own pace. Exhale, let this be explosive for yourself. Exhale, connecting to anywhere you're feeling it. Exhale. Feel as if you're breaking through. Exhale, getting deeper with each breath. Exhale, and maybe you start to alternate which forearm is on top if you haven't already. Exhale, inhale, exhale, one more, inhale, exhale, and then start to shake it out. Shake out your hands, shake out your wrists. Shake out your elbows, shake out your arms, maybe your chest, your hips. And then bring your fists into your abdomen. I'm going down to my knees so that you can see me on my video, apologies. So bring your fists to your abdomen. And feel that connectedness with the ground once more. So really feeling the firmness of the earth underneath your feet, softness in the knees. And the fists will be right kind of in front of the abdomen, in front of the heart space, but the elbows relaxed down to the sides. Take a deep inhale. And then hold your breath and begin to punch out in front of you. As you hold your breath, punch out until you can't do it anymore. Punch out until you need to take a breath in. And when you need to take a breath in, then bring your fist back to your heart. Exhale. And breathe in. Hold the breath. Start to punch. And as you punch, allow this to be explosive. Allow this to feel strength. Allow this to feel strong in the body. And when you need to breathe once more, take your fists back to your heart. Exhale. And breathe in. Inhale. Hold and punch. Keep punching. Feel that energy moving through your arms. Energy grounding from the feet up through the thighs. And when you naturally listen to your body, need to breathe once more, bring your fists back. Exhale. Last time, breathing in. Hold the breath, soften the shoulders and begin your punching. Punch with strength. Feel as if you're punching with purpose. Punch out right in front of the heart space. And when naturally you need to breathe once more, let yourself breathe, let your body breathe. Fists to heart. Exhale. And then let's shake out once more. Allow your breath to come back naturally. Shake the hands first. Let the fingers move, slide side to side, then wrists, then elbows, shoulders, get the shoulders involved. And then if you want, you can bring this into the torso, moving side to side, letting the arms dangle. And let's keep this movement. So now we're going to exaggerate, moving side to side. Let the arms hang almost like empty coat sleeves, twisting one direction and the other. And maybe let your head move as well, glancing to the right and then the left. Keep the knees soft. Once more each side, and then let this come smaller and smaller as you make your way back to center. Arms heavy, hands heavy, no movement, no tension. Gently, gently, gently coming back. And let's begin with a self-massage for this next part. So taking your hands to your neck, you can alternate squeezing side to side, cupping the back of your neck and pulling up and back. Keeping the shoulders soft. And if you want to take this down to the shoulders, same action, cupping and pulling forward. And let this feel good. Let this feel like what it needs to feel like for you. You can switch, crossing, squeezing one side and then the other. We'll do this for maybe 2 more breaths. So connecting back to your breath, let your belly soften, filling your body with air. Last breath. And then sliding your hands down to hug. One hand under, and whatever feels natural for you. So one hand under the opposite arm, the other hand on top of the other arm. Let your hands firm into the body, but allowing that to be so firm, so connected, so comforting that your elbows and your shoulders and your jaw and your neck can soften. Maybe you begin to sway side to side, keeping the breath moving in your body. You can stay here, or you can allow your arms to slide down to a cradle. Again, hands in contact with the body, with the arms, whatever feels natural and comfortable. And allow yourself to sway side to side. Connecting into the movement of your body, almost as if you were connecting into the tidal waves of your body. So feeling that ocean, that ebb and that flow as you sway side to side, maybe transferring the weight from one foot to the other. Letting this movement ripple up through the body, slightly, gently undulating the spine. And then making this move smaller and smaller as we come back to a gentle neutral. Allow the hands to come to the hips, sides of the hips. On your next inhale, take the right hand and you're tracing a circle in front of you. Take up space and really allow the fingertips to make a huge circle. Once the hand reaches the thigh, inhale, left hand reaches across the body, up. Exhaling as the hand comes to the side and down. Really taking your time here. And now inhale, hands come through midline, palm to palm, reaching up as high as they can go, almost like a full morning stretch. And as you exhale, wing the arms out. Keep reaching, reaching, reaching with the fingertips as they come down to the sides of the body. Inhale, right arm crosses the body, taking up space. Trace the circle. Exhale as the arm comes down. Left arm this time, inhale, tracing this circle. Creating this wholeness, this completeness with your arms. Exhaling as the arm comes down. Inhale, palms together through midline, pressing them firmly together as they reach up. And then think of this as a full body stretch. The hands separate. Exhaling as the arms come down. Inhale, right arm up. Exhaling as it descends. Keeping that soft bend in the knees. Inhale, left arm up. Exhaling as it descends. Hands together, inhale. Reaching out, exhale, separate. Taking this one more time, but using your own breath, using your own count, your own awareness. Start whenever you're ready. Once your hands reach the sides of your thighs once more, take your palms up almost as if you were scooping up water, and then pull your hands up on the inhale. As you exhale, palms towards the head, bringing them palm down in front of the heart space, and then pressing out from the heart space. I'll explain this once more. So dropping the hands, inhale. Reach up with the hands. Flip the palms as you exhale, palms down, pushing down, and then pushing out from the heart space. Inhale, drop the hands and then lift them up the midline. Exhale, pushing down and out from the heart. Keep the knees soft. Inhale, drop the hands and then lift them up the body. Palms up. Exhale, palms down, push down and out. Last time, inhale, drop the hands and pull them up the midline. Exhale, pushing down and out. Hold here. Palms out. Gentle elbows, gentle shoulders, gentle neck. Saying in your mind clearly or out loud, may I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be content. Once more, may I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be content. Taking this exercise last time, dropping the hands. Inhale, pull the hands, arms up through the body. And as you exhale, hands down, pushing down and out. And then drop the arms and let's meet on the mat. So we'll meet on our backs on the mat. Make sure that your props are nearby. And then bending your knees, soles of the feet to the mat, arms alongside the hips. And if you want, you can take your middle fingers to whisk the backs of your heels, making sure they're close enough or close-ish enough. And our next moving position or moving pose series is going to be bridge, but we're going to involve the arms. So take the thumbs and let them point towards the sky. The palms will be facing the hips. On your next inhale, tuck the tailbone, roll the hips off the mat, lifting them and bringing the arms up. Same pace and over the head until the thumbs touch the floor behind you, lifting the hips, lifting the navel, lifting the back of the heart. And then as you exhale, come out as you came in. So the arms will come forward and down at the same pace that you roll the spine down onto the mat. And when the hips float and make contact, the pinky edge of your hands can make contact as well. Completely relax the body, the arms. Beautiful. And we'll take this 3 times, but take your time and let your pace be completely even with your breath. So inhaling, tuck the tailbone, lift the hips, lift the arms, and start to trace this semicircle with your hands, your fingertips. When you reach the height of your hips, your chest, your thumbs touch the floor behind you, then you can begin to exhale, rolling down, arms forward and down. Twice more, inhale, lift the hips, lift the hands. When you're ready, exhale, hands forward and down. Last time, inhale. And exhale. This time as your hips meet the mat, your arms meet the mat, take your feet mat distance apart, knees into touch. One hand over your abdomen, the other hand over your heart. And then hold and breathe, option to close down the eyes if that's comfortable for you. Feeling the contact of your body, the rise and fall of your body with your breath. Three more breaths. Bring your attention to the contact points of your body and the earth. And with each exhale, allow your body to surrender just a little bit more tension, surrender a little bit more weight into the ground. You feel your body getting heavier more relaxed with each exhale. Last breath. Removing your hands from your body. Take your right foot over to meet your left and roll onto your right side and press yourself up to sit, but on your right side. I hope that made sense. So we're gonna set up for our twist for today's class. So you'll grab your bolster, your couch pillow, or your 3 pillows. And I apologize for having a black bolster and a black mat. Actually, I'll put my blanket over so you can see it better. So what you'll do is you'll take the pillow out lengthwise. So it's running in the same length direction as your mat. And you can stack your pillows if you have bed pillows, or you can have your couch cushion, here right in the center, whatever's easiest for you, whatever you've chosen. And then keeping the position of your body. So your thighs are perpendicular to your mat. And thinking of an L shape, your thigh being the short bottom side of the L, you're going to take the pillow into your hip so that becomes the long edge of the L. And once that's set up for you, taking your time, you'll twist. And the idea is you'll twist your heart and your nose to center over the long shape of the L. Your hands will come to either side of this shape. So right hand to the right side, left hand to the left side, and you'll begin to walk yourself down over the pillow. The right cheek will come to the pillow. And you can bend your elbows, forearms to the mat. I like to flip my palms up to keep an openness, and then bringing the elbows down so that my shoulders can completely soften over the structure of the pillow and the props. Once you feel set up here in your reclined twist, take a deep, deep, deep breath in. And as you exhale, allow that to deepen your pose. Really surrendering to this pose of reclined twist. And you can close your eyes now here. We'll be here for a couple minutes, allowing our body to adjust to this gentle twist. At the beginning of class, as we did our child's pose with our knees together or apart, we had a little bit of that focus and awareness on where the breath was in our belly and the back body. And this is a great pose to reground in that awareness. As you're breathing in with a soft belly, the abdomen can expand, the back of the hips, the kidney space can expand, the back floating ribs. And as you exhale, that allows this pose to get a little bit more specific in the twist, a little bit deeper into the twist. And we'll be in this pose for a couple minutes now in silence. Trust that when we are complete with this pose, I will guide you out. But allow yourself to maybe notice the sounds around you from far to near, what you can hear outside of this room. And then inside of this room, what can you hear? What sounds are being made available to your ears? And getting closer to your body, maybe you can tune into the sound of your breath. Maybe there's a quality and a texture to your breath. 2 more breaths. Last breath. If your hands are palm up, flip them so they are palm down. Firm your finger pads into the earth as you press down. And then pressing down enough that your body rises, walk your hands to your hips, coming to a seat, and let's go to the other side. So I'll flip like this, but you can just kind of flip to the other side. So once more, if your pillow has shifted, making sure that it is in line with the length of your mat, nestling it into the crook of your hip, having your legs be whatever is most comfortable for you. And then turning to the left until your heart and your nose are lined up over the pillow. Hands frame the pillow as you walk yourself down. Left cheek to the pillow. And then option on this side as well to flip the palms, drag the elbows down towards the hips, and then allow that action to really round the shoulders completely onto the pillow. Deep breath in, filling up your entire body. And then option to sigh it out or just let it slide out of the body on your exhale. Closing the eyes if that's comfortable for you. And this time, if you like, you can complete the listening meditation that we did on the other side. Or you can bring your awareness to your body. And thinking, as I name each part of the body, thinking of a warm, melting, comforting liquid spreading in that part of the body, bringing softness, relaxation, complete surrender. Starting with the head and the cheek against the pillow, completely softening and relaxing the head. The neck relaxes and the volume of the throat. The notch at the base of the throat and the collarbones relax. The left shoulder, upper arm, elbow and forearm relax. The left hand and fingers relax. The right shoulder, upper arm, elbow and lower arm relax. The palm of the right hand and the fingers relax. The chest and the volume of the chest relaxes. The solar plexus and the space behind the navel relaxes. The back, body, the space of the kidneys and lower back relax. The bowl of the hips relax. the hip sockets. Relax. The left upper thigh, knee, shin and calf, relax. The heel and sole of the foot and toes, relax. The right hip, upper thigh, knee, calf and shin, relax. The heel, sole of the foot and toes, deeply relax. Taking a deep breath in and allowing even more relaxation as you breathe out through the whole body. If your hands are palm up, flip them palm down. Begin to press yourself up to a seat. Hands moving towards hip crease. And then sliding the pillow from off of your mat. The blanket is an option here as we prepare for our final resting pose. So rolling down onto our backs. If you want, actually, you can place the pillow underneath your knees. And then if you're feeling a little cool, you can either roll the blanket and place it on your hips, or you can unfold the blanket and place it over your whole body. So whatever you need to do, whatever you can do to make this last pose of class the most relaxing, the most comforting and comfortable, please do so now. And once you arrive in your final resting pose, if there is anything else that you can do, even just to let your heels come a little wider or your shoulders fold underneath you or your hands slide a little further away from your hips, whatever you need in this moment to be even 1% more comfortable. And in this last pose, taking a large, the biggest breath you've experienced all today, fill up the whole body with your inhale. And as you exhale, you can sigh it out or just allow it to come out naturally, easefully as you relax completely into Shavasana, our final resting pose for today. Our Shavasana will be in silence, and when we are complete, I will guide you out. And there is nothing left to do, there is no effort needed here, so really allow yourself to be fully here in your body, in your practice. Take a deep breath in. And as you inhale, reach your arms up overhead, fingertips reaching away from toe tips into a full body stretch. On the exhale, bend your knees, soles of the feet to the mat as you roll onto your right side, allowing your arm to cushion your head. Option to keep the eyes closed as you press yourself up into a comfortable seat. Taking one hand over the heart, the other hand over that hand. And once more, plugging into this heart space, pressing with intention so that the shoulders and the elbows can soften. As you breathe, feel your body rise and fall underneath your hands. And clearly in your head or out loud, say, I see my grief. I see my grief. I witness my healing. I witness my healing. I see my love. I see my love. As you inhale, feel your heart fill your hands. And as you exhale, let your hands meet your heart, pressing with support and firmness. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste.